Hey, what is up? We are back in our Skyblock world, and today we're gonna have some fun with frogs. So it's gonna be some ribbiting gameplay today, and that's it. I'm out of puns for now, so well. We're gonna hop on over to the swamp first, and get some tadpoles, I think. So we're gonna need some buckets today. Buckets is definitely gonna be on our list of required things. We'll take a bit of water as well. And yeah, let's have some fun with frogs, because froglights are some of the nicest blocks in the game. I think they're definitely a top tier, one of the top tier light blocks. Where am I going? Here we go, this way. I'm as organised as ever, we see. They're one of the best light blocks in the game. They come in 3 different colours, and we get them by feeding magma cubes to frogs. So, where can we find a large number of magma cubes, I wonder? Where can we find that? So what we actually need is the small magma cubes, these guys. So a frog will basically eat one of them whole, and then it will spit out a they will spit out a little froglight instead. And so a while back I came in off stream and I put these powdered snow blocks in here just to help with killing the magma cubes. So now they take damage from both the the sweet berries here, and from the suffocating in the powdered snow as well. So yeah, so what we're probably going to end up doing is we take out all of these sweet berries, and we'll put some frogs in there instead, and then the larger magma cubes will suffocate on the snow, and then the frogs will eat the smaller ones, and we'll get some froglights. But yeah, we're going to need some frogs for that. We have Story and Waddle in the chat this morning. And some new XP and a leaderboard apparently, which is new. I can just see the top spot flip flopping between Story and Waddle at the moment. But yeah, so we already have frogs. Oh, actually no. Wait, to do this we're gonna need some supplies first. I've got the buckets, but the thing with frogs, like most other animals in Minecraft, if you want them to make the babies, you've got to buy them dinner first. But so frogs eat slime, so we'll take some of this, and if we need more we can get more over at the desert with all those slime chunks. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to manipulate it quite yet, Waddle. It's too new, right? So you're both basically on the same amount of XP. And it just seems to be attributing at random. Yeah, let's head over to the swamp, the site which will one day be the site of our future witch farm. We're actually a bunch closer to that now with the desert husk farm done, because the design I had in mind for that is going to need a lot of glass, and we now have a lot of sand to turn into glass, so we're not going to be, the glass is not going to be our limiting factor anymore. Okay, so let's head down. Would have been nice of them to let us know so we could explain it. Chat. Yeah. I mean, a heads up on a feature like that would be nice, but I think I think they're desperately trying to be Twitch now, right? So it's basically, they're basically unspendable channel points, I guess. No, it's not about how much you say. It's basically you get it by sending messages. So I think every time you send a message with you get some, but then it's like debounced a bit, so that sending loads of messages one after the other will only get you one boost. Well, only get you one batch of XP, but so like, yeah, just to stop spamming, and then it looks like super chats will get you more, but I don't know if we'll ever have those switched on this channel. I find the whole super chat and sort of the Twitch bits stuff quite off-putting. Like it creates an environment where folk are sort of, well, I guess the folk that do this professionally, they're sort of basically stuck begging for tips. Whereas, yeah, things like an ad revenue share and things like that, and well, like some sort of sensible compensation, that seems much more much less sort of off-putting. I'm not going to judge those that do, but folk have got to put food on the table. But yeah, I think it seems a bit a little bit dodge to me, but all right. Does the bot get XP? No, the bot's not getting XP. I think it's possibly because the bot is also a moderator. Effectively, you have to sign away your soul when you install Nightbot and give it all of the permissions. Yeah, I think to basically to get Nightbot working, I had to give it like my I had to give it all the permissions. I think technically it can file tax returns for me now. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got some water there. So if we're going to breed some frogs up, well, actually we'll need buckets of water for frogs. So we'll fill those up first. And then if I take you off your leads, are you going to jump over the side or are you going to behave? This is going to be a nightmare as well. Actually, do we have any leashes left over here? Don't have any there. What do we have in the ender chest? Ah, okay. I'm wondering if we can get a couple of these off without releasing all of them. So why? No. Ah, damn it, that's a 1.17. Sorry, 1.21.7 1.21.7 feature. There we go. I knew there was a 1 and a 7 in there somewhere. No, 1.20. No, 1. God, I can't even keep the version number straight in my head anymore. Okay, so let's I have to let these guys off their leash and then leash up all but 2 of them quickly. No, I see you heading over to the side there. Get back here. Okay, you as well. Okay, let's get those, and then if we hold this out, are you going to come? We'll lure these over to the water, and if we breed them, we should get some frog spawn. What is going on here? Okay. First frog spawn. Let's see if we can get another stake to. There we go. We'll get a fence, and we'll breed them up so that we have a bunch of them in there. So you guys have made other babies already, so you can come over here. And then we'll release these guys again. And then we want to keep 2 of them free, and we'll give these guys some stuff. But yeah, no, I haven't updated just yet. I'm still waiting for some mods to update. I think the mods are actually there, but now there's like now we have the new hotfix release out. I'm in 2 minds about what to do for that. Come on, this way. I swear the mobs in this game are so dumb. Yeah, they move very slowly. Come on, okay. So that's 2 lots of frog spawn. And put those on there. I think we get like a good amount of I think we get a good amount of tadpoles per frog spawn though, so I think it might be 4, so that's That's already 8. That'll be 12. Hey. Come on, get over here. Okay. That'll be 12. So one more and we should have more tables than we have buckets. So we'll get those guys and these guys will try and breed up as well. I'm going to have to break one of these down. If I can get you over here to start with, maybe this will go a bit smoother. Why can I only... Okay, that's weird. I can't... One of them does not want to take the slime ball. Hey, get over here. Yeah, the ongoing works here are continuously ongoing. But they're getting closer and closer to me as well now, so it's gonna get worse. We may actually have to. We may end up having to cancel some streams if it gets too bad with the construction sounds, but hopefully it will be okay. If you bear with me 1 minute, I'll go close some windows and hopefully that will quieten it down. Yeah, let me know if the construction sounds are still coming through as loud. Although they have just gotten quiet as I did that. So, has it been hot in the UK? Yes, it has been so ridiculously hot. So, okay, I think these take a while. Can I? Oh crap. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Okay, so I can't scoop them up. Let's get these guys to make some more. But yeah, it's been oppressively hot in the UK. Like the last couple of days, I've effectively just been sort of sat on my desk in a pool of my own sweat. It's been horrible. But then this morning I went out for breakfast in shorts and flip-flops, and I went out in shorts and flip-flops, and basically I won 2 wet t-shirt competitions on the way back because it had suddenly decided that today was a good day for rain. So, okay. Where is that? Where'd the other one go? Okay. So we have to hope some of these are ready to breed again. What about you? You. And then the rest of you can come in here. I don't think you were part of it. We'll get you over here to lay eggs. Was it neither of you? Oh, it's this guy. Come on. Okay. You've decided to lay eggs in there. No, you've just gotten stuck. Come on. Oh, we have some tadpoles. Is it not you either? Okay, let's just drag you all over here, and then we will. Why can you not feed things on a leash? Okay. Okay. So let's. Okay, let's get these guys leashed back up. And now we've got these guys. We've got the. Oh. Okay. We've got a fair number of these now. They're actually quite cute. The frogs are on leashes. Yeah, no. Sorry, it's actually not too bad today because it's been raining and the heat has sort of gone out of the air, so it's actually nicer right now than it has been all week. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to keep most things on leashes, I think, because of the edge. But and they jump so damn high. I think eventually I want to turn this into a bit of a frog sanctuary. So I'll build them a big pond. And put an island in the middle of it for them. And hopefully that'll keep him out of trouble. Oh, got some more. Oh. Ah, we got less this time. Only 3. Right, got you. There we go. So that's those, and then when this one hatches, we'll have the final amount. And so, if we look at these guys are these guys are the hot frogs. So depending on the temperature of the biome, we'll get different frogs. There's 3 different kinds. There's hot, there's cold, and there is like moderate. And thankfully, between our desert, between the desert, the ice island, and and our main base, we've got one of each of those pretty much hooked up to our nether tunnels. So later we'll grow these guys up. We'll go release them in the various locations. I think we can use the slime to grow the tadpoles into frogs quicker. So we'll get what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we'll probably go for 4 of each. 4 of each frog. Maybe I'll leave 2 at the main base as well. And then we'll put those in the base of our mob farm. Sorry, of our magma farm. And we should start seeing the fancy froglights coming through. I'm also tempted to maybe change up the collection on that as well. Back when we built that farm, we didn't have much in terms of resources, so it's basically just hopper spam at the moment. But it might make sense to put a hopper minecart under there and have it sort of collect everything, then unload. See, I've worked out that I think autumn is basically my jam. So yeah, I get the southern hemisphere heading into winter now, but that you're currently in the autumn season, right? And I think that is very much my jam. I'm not made for extreme heat, and I'm not made for extreme cold. But give me something in the Goldilocks zone, and I am happy as can be. And that tends to only be autumn now. The spring is too hot. Yeah, can I? Okay, so we've got our tadpoles. Can we, if I feed you? Okay, yes, you will take the slime balls. All right, so we've got our tadpoles now. Nothing here is spawnable right now. Okay, so I will leave those 2 there. They can grow up into frogs and probably hop off the edge here, but I mean, we'll try and give them freedom. Let's take some of this cobble in case we need it. Yeah, part of the reason why I really wanted the... What is that? It's just a random block. Sat there hovering. What is that? Part of the reason why I wanted the husk farm was that... Well, the husk farm was important, is that I have some plans for this for this area. And oh crap, not paying attention there. And part of that is going to involve, I want to turn each of these huts into their own little island. I'm thinking we might actually rebuild the witch huts and light them up above. That's going to move them over to the side a bit. That might hurt the rates of the farm a little bit, but witch farms are like crazy efficient anyway. So we should still get a large number of resources. And then out of the side of each of those islands, I want to have a pipe. There's sort of a big glass pipe that runs along and into the sides of here. There's another one from there coming along and into the side of an island around here. So they'll run across, and then inside those pipes will just be a constant stream of witches being ferried along to our killing chamber, which will be somewhere in the middle here, where I'll be stood here with a looting sword swinging away. And that should get us a large amount of redstone, a fair bit of glowstone as well, glowstone dust. And yeah, that should that'll be handy for our future endeavors. So once we have a steady supply, we've already got a pretty good supply of redstone now with the husk farm anyway. That big desert mob farm actually does a fairly good job with the witch drops. But glowstone we don't really have a good supply of, and that the witches drop far more redstone than glowstone, so a farm dedicated to the witches that will be spawning a lot more of them will hopefully get us a fair amount of glowstone. And once we've got glowstone, we can start to set up some respawn anchors in the Nether. So I want to have a respawn anchor set up in pretty much each of our that never gets old. But yeah, I want to have a respawn anchor set up in pretty much each of our sort of zones. So one over there, especially one by every Nether portal. Have one down there by the gold farm. One by the ice farm, one by the desert. And you need the glowstone to charge those. We'll also have one over by the Nether fortress. But yeah, that will give us basically a way to spawn in the Nether. Or a way to set spawn in the Nether, I should say. Okay. So let's tuck these two away for good measure, and we'll take a bunch more of the slime. It's going to be awkward here, isn't it? We do have a big pond we could release them into. Let's try that. Don't make me regret this, guys. Let's also break that down. So Oh. Why can I not? Ah, okay, it has to be against the block. Interesting. Okay, so these guys are happily swimming around in here. And then if I feed you a bunch of how much of these are you going to need? You guys are hungry little dudes. Where's the other one? Ah, there you are. Oh, I'm taking damage. Oh, some of that pond is loaded anyway, so hopefully these guys will continue to age while we go look at some of the other biomes. Let's take some water so we can set up. We can set something up in the other spots. Oh, actually, let's take some leashes as well because we're gonna need to get these guys back. I have 6 there, and we had some in here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's take those. 15. That's more than enough. Okay, where to next? Let's head back to the ice. Let's go back to our ice island. We'll try and get some frogs to spawn over there. We'll grab a shovel as well because we're going to need to move some of these snow layers out the way in order to build a pond. We might as well do it here, right at the front entrance. I'll put down some cobble. And here we'll need a little roof to make sure the water doesn't freeze. One bucket there, one bucket there, and then put these in. Okay, can we speed up the growth? This is going to use up a lot of our slime. Oh, yeah. Can we see? Can we see how much longer you have left? Is there anything in F3? Oh. Let's see if we can get some more info. think we've already got all the info we're going to get out of Mini HUD on these. Oh, let's break this one down and we'll see if we can't speed it up a bit more. Oh, we have one green frog. Come on, guys. Oh, 2, 3, one more, 4. Okay, so we've got our frog. We've got our cold weather frogs. Let's get you, and you on a leash. Bring you over here. We can leash you up there for now. Let's tear this back down. Okay. And then we'll put the snow back. Why don't I have enough snow? Okay, let's go find some more snow. There should be a bunch down here in our little storage area for this island. We will have to come back here at some point because we still haven't finished the texturing of the island. But I feel like that's a project that's very easy, will be very easy for us to burn out on, so I'm happy to sort of take our time a bit with that one and do it in stages. Oh, we can take some of that back with us. Okay. Now, are you guys going to behave and cross this bridge safely? Okay. Alright. And then once you get into the portal, we should be safe. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's I think we're probably gonna have to walk these guys back. The boat might be a bit too quick for them. But that's what happens if we get nice soft speed walk on? Okay, they're actually staying on the leash. That's I was not expecting that. I was expecting them to break if we went too quickly. Okay. Hopefully this will, hopefully this stuff will, yeah. Oh, no, we lost one. Come on. So we'll get these over to the farm first, and then we will. Why are mobs like this? Why? Oh, so we'll get you guys around here and down this tunnel. Come on. And then we'll go leash these guys up with the strider. I still need to name these guys. Okay, so that's our first batch of frogs done. Okay. That actually went better than I was expecting. We've had no fatalities yet, so let's see if these guys have anyone here over here hatched. Oh, we have one frog. Not want to play, do you? Okay. Maybe this was a mistake. You get on a lily pad? Okay. What about there? Come on. Better. Alright, we don't actually have a post for these guys, do we? Do not run off and die while I'm sorting this. Let's grab a post. Okay. So that's frog number 1. Oh, 2 and 3. Come on. Yeah, so yeah, these are the temperate ones. Sorry, not the hot ones. Forget, the hot ones are the white ones, which I think are actually my favourite. Come on, you. It's time to grow up. As horrible a thought as that is. Here we go. One more. So let's get you out as well. Okay, let's get these guys over to the farm as well. One last one. Let's grab those leads. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, we'll have to fix that later. No, stay out of the pool. Come on. Okay, better. This way. I don't know if you guys have seen the new announcement, but apparently we're getting a copper update next. which I'm not sure how useful that is. So we're getting a copper tier of armor, which is going to be worse than iron, but better than cobble, better than stone. And we're also getting the copper golem, which will be able to do some rudimentary sort of sorting. So if you have a little dumpy chest and no more than 10 chests in your storage, then the golem will basically be able to scurry back and forth and organize your blocks for you. Which to me sounded quite cool, but then I realized that 10 chests is not a lot. To be honest, it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Okay, we've got our boat. Let's go down to the desert, and we'll get the last of our frog variants. Yeah, I'm in two minds as to about the new update, but we'll see. Having some copper golems scurrying around there, that could be kind of cool. Give some life to the area. I'm still working on this. I've made it safe. We've done the health and safety run, but we've not yet come through and finished the beautification of the area, unfortunately. Okay, so next up we will... Alright, we can probably just do the next batch here, right? We won't stray too far from the portal. We'll mine that out. Put down some water. There we go. And our final tadpole. So let's keep feeding these guys so they grow up. I am looking forward to my mods being updated though. I think they're all actually updated now, except for the hotfix that just came out. So I'll wait and see if they changed anything that breaks the mods, and then I might upgrade to the latest release this weekend, and that will give us that should in theory give us access to the Happy Ghast. Hey, here we go. White frogs. What? I don't have all of the frogs on a leash. I've leashed each frog individually, but I haven't done all of them at the same time. I thought that achievement required leashing them all together. Let's pick this water back up. Okay, and then are you guys going to come through and behave? Okay, this is actually I'm a bit confused. This is all going to plan so far. This is not how things normally work. Oh, wait, why do we only have 3 frogs here? Oh no. You get down from there. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let's try and get these guys down to the safer part of the tunnel as quick as possible. Still got you all. But yeah, I'm quite excited about actually getting my hands on a happy gas. We've got a bunch of gold ready to barter with, so we should. I think bartering will be the way we go. I don't think I've unless I feel inspired to build a gas farm, in which case maybe we'll do that. But that could make things more interesting. But I think we'll barter, and then we'll get ourselves a happy ghast. Hopefully next stream, and then we can go and have some fun with that. They are a bit slow for moving around. They move at I think I was watching Hermitcraft episode, and I think it was Cub fans, and he was racing. Skiz was walking, and Cub was riding the happy ghast, and Skiz was actually going faster than the was actually outpacing him. So they're a bit slower than walking speed, but they do have 3-dimensional movement. So there is that to them, right? But yeah, being able to get underneath our islands is going to be quite handy, I think, in the future. Like, there's a bit of there's some detailing bits that would have possibly been nice on some of the on like our ice islands that I haven't been able to do because, I haven't wanted to do because it would be complicated to do from above. Whereas being able to just set up a platform underneath and work, and they should even be able to hover in the void. Considering we can go about 64 blocks down into the void before we start taking any damage. It should be quite fun and quite useful for working on the bottom of stuff. So, like, if I wanted to swap out I use deep slate at the bottom of the all you guys are free now, damn it. Okay, let's put you all on the post together. Cool, so we now have a frog squad here in the Nether. Next up, we're going to need this farm to die down a bit. And then we're going to need to get in there and get rid of the sweet berries. Maybe I just risk it. I feel like freezing in the Nether shouldn't be possible, even if you are in powdered snow. Okay. That's the sweet berries all out of the way. Where's my exit? Here it is. Okay. So we can seal that back up. This is going to be full as usual. It will actually be nice to have less magma cream. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's actually empty our inventory into there because we're going to need to try and craft some of these down into magma blocks. Okay. We'll get these. We'll get these all crafted down and put away, and then hopefully then we can get the frogs in, and we'll actually have some storage space left for the froglights. But yeah, this farm is this farm does a pretty good job of cranking out the magma. I am genuinely surprised that this has just gone to plan so far. Like, this is by far I hate this farm more than anything else in our world. This farm has killed me more than anything else, I think. It was a pain to build. Oh, these are all okay. Okay, these are all nearly full. We'll probably have to put some more storage down here as well. Clear these hoppers out. Yeah, the hoppers up here are also full. Yeah, I think this is where a bunch of like a hopper minecart setup would be much easier, because these hoppers all back up. The storage here is basically a nightmare, but as I said, this was one of the first major farms that we built, right? So it was definitely the first farm we built in the Nether, so we were constrained on our resources back then. And it's actually quite cool how far we've come since back then. Like, in terms of our tech tree, the amount of redstone we now have, the amount of various blocks and components. Like, we didn't even have access to comparators when we built this thing. So we couldn't have built a sensible hopper minecart unloading setup, even if we wanted to. Yeah, just from that tiny island we've got this far. I'm using I think we're coming up to about a year since we started this world. We might have already passed it. I need to go have a look at when we released the first episode. But yeah, we're coming up on a year and I still don't actually have a home. I still don't have a home. We still haven't done the end. We still haven't even done the Ender Dragon. So there's still so much more left for us to do in this world. And the scary thing is, like, given how much we've already done, and how much we've progressed, and things, and the crazy projects we've pulled off, I already have plans for like wave 2. And some of them are even crazier than what we've pulled off so far. Like projects that are really going to stretch what I can do. I know for a fact that I'm not a good enough builder to pull off some of the plans that I have yet, but even with that, we're improving, right? It's like a big reason why I started this world is I wanted to get better at Minecraft. I wanted to play in a world where I had to know how the mechanics worked, how the farms worked. I had to get better at redstone, and it's definitely, I feel like it's definitely delivered that. My understanding of the game now is so much better than it was when we started out. It's like back then I could maybe wire together some basic sorters, and I could wire together some basic sorters, and I could wire together like I could build an iron farm and things, and like I sort of knew how to build a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, this world has forced us to actually know those things. What is missing? That's this one. Okay. If we are coming up to a year though, maybe it's coming up time for a world tour as well. Like to actually just come. Maybe we should do a bit of reflection to see. Like go back and look at the world we've got as it is, and see what we've like actually take proper note of what we've accomplished. Side. Yeah, there's a bunch there. Yeah, this is the bit that I hate most about this farm. Is clearing it out. It's such a Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done with the magma now. Yeah, as I said, I'm not entirely sure how old it is. I think we started. I do think we started maybe a year ago now. If not, we're coming up to a year at least. If we haven't already, if we're not close. I'd wager we're at least 10 months in. But yeah, so okay, so that this is all clear now. So we've cleared out the we've cleared out the existing stuff. So now we're going to have to open her up and take these guys in. Oh, I have magma blocks in my offhand. Let's put those in a chest as well. Oh. Thanks for staying up late to join us as usual, Story. I actually don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be able to. Okay. Okay. So now if we leash this up. No, you need to stay out of there. No. You definitely need to stay out of there because there's powdered snow in there, and you will not do very well with it. Striders are incredibly fragile to cold and water. They basically die in the rain. I hate this farm so much. I hate this farm. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. What is hitting me? Oh, it's the little ones. Aha. Okay, can I get these guys? Can I get these guys in here? I just need to unleash them all. Unleash the frogs. And okay, they're in. They're in and I haven't died. But these guys are still okay, these guys aren't taking any damage though. What to do? So, okay, so they're not taking any damage, which means that their hitbox isn't. Their hitbox is avoiding the thing. So if I F3 and B. Okay, so the frogs are actually very, very short. So if I get in here, actually, let's get out for a sec. Let's turn. Do we have a crafting table around here? We do not. Okay, let's turn some of this cobble into slabs. And I think what we'll do is we'll put some slabs along the bottom. I don't have a. Do I not have a stone cut around here? Okay, that's probably more than I needed, but oh. Damn it, I moved too far away and now this thing is full. And they're not dying. I want to risk, uh-oh. Get back in there, dude. I want to risk hurting frogs. That's a problem. Mistakes have definitely been made. No. You need to get back in there. Where are my leads? No, they're all exiting now. This is not good. Okay. I don't have my axe here. Let's chain you up for now. Where's the other strider? Let's get him, and then we'll get our axe, and then we'll hopefully be able to hack away at the magmas in there. I think what we need to do is we need to move. I think we need to move the powder. We need to get rid of the mud, and then we need to put slabs along the bottom instead. We need to put slabs along the bottom instead of the. As I said, instead of the current mud. Damn it! You're all coming out. And then we. Yeah, and then once we've uh-oh. Sorry dude, I didn't mean it. See, here we go. I knew something was going to go wrong today. It was all just a horrible attempt to lure me into a false sense of security when everything was going so smoothly. Because every time we do anything with this farm, something goes wrong. This farm only ever brings pain and suffering. Are there still small ones in there? Did the frog go back in? Or has he wandered off somewhere? Get out of it. Okay. It's starting to die down a little bit. Let's take that out as well. Okay. Chaos. Chaos. Come on, guys. Just at least take care of the little ones for me. I think there's too many of them for the frogs to keep up at the moment. Okay. Okay. We've got the numbers are down. Let's get some buckets as well. Okay, I have thorns on us. At least better than nothing. In theory, if I just stood in there, they would eat. They would break themselves down. Yeah, I thought these bigger, medium-sized boys were tall enough to get damaged by the powdered snow as well, but it seems they're just short enough to fit underneath without taking the damage. Come on. Okay, clear. Let's get them. Let's get this guy. Okay, that's all the large ones gone. Oh, where is our shovel? Can we get? Yeah. Okay, so we want to swap. Swap these out for slabs. Oh. Okay. Come on, guys, get up there. Yeah. So, oh, dude, just stay in the farm. Where are you all going? Get in there. Get in. And get out of that area as well. Come on, this way. Come on. You get in there. Okay. And then this, I think, has to come down one level. Hey, I said in the farm. Okay, let's go find the leads again. They should be in the storage down here now. Okay, interestingly, we've not had any Why have we not had any froglights? Grab you two on a leash. You as well, and you, and you, and you, and you. We'll make this a bit bigger. Stay in. Okay, is that all of them? How many frogs do we have in here now? So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay, so there's 4 of the green ones in there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the white ones, and 1, 2. Is it 1, 2, 3? Do we only have 3 of the orange frogs in there? 1, 2, 3, and is there another? Ah, okay, no. We have 1 escapee. Did you not get off that lightly, dude? Ah, okay, they've left holes in the side, that's why. Clever. Come on, dude, in you come. Let's did the glass end up down here? Okay, 1 down here. Where's the other one? We are missing a glass from there as well. Ah, I've placed yeah, there's one here. Okay, let's seal this off. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's around here. And then if we back off, this was our original AFK spot. We don't really use this very often, but if we zoom back here, see what happens. Okay, we've got some spawns. These dudes are all breaking down into the small, tiny ones. Okay, so all the large ones have broken down now. Now frogs are clearing up the smaller ones from the looks of it. If we hang around here, we should reduce the spawning. Will the frogs die? No, the magma cubes shouldn't attack the frogs. Even though the frogs eat their smaller versions, they're not hostile towards the frogs, and the frogs are short enough that they sit underneath the snow, so they're not going to get they're not going to take damage from the snow either. And I think if they jump, they will jump. They will jump for a short enough time that they shouldn't freeze in the snow either. Okay, let's see what we've got now. That's all cleared up. Still. Still nothing. This is very strange. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I am really not sure what to make of this now. So they're definitely eating the smaller magma cubes. Let's get some more spawns. Okay, that's enough. I want to see what's going on. Okay, so these guys broke down. Frogs are in here. Yeah, they're eating the smaller magma cubes. Like we can see that happening. But we're not getting any froglights. My understanding, when they eat the magma cubes, they should spit out a froglight. Yeah, but nothing. This is very peculiar. We're getting no drops at all. Hi, Melina. Welcome in. We are attempting to convert this magma cream farm into a froglight farm, but we're hitting a peculiar problem where the frogs are not doing what they're meant to. So we've got the frogs. They're eating the magma cubes. I'm quite worried I'm going crazy now. Let's have a quick look at the wiki. Yeah. So basically, the frogs killing the smaller magma cubes. So frogs should attack small magma cubes, and when they do attack and kill a small magma cube, it should drop a froglight, which is not happening. We're getting no drops at all. So now we're not getting any drops. Which just seems weird. Yeah, and it's not getting stuck anywhere. Huh. Well, this is disappointing. I suspect what we're seeing is some sort of data pack problem. I'm wondering if the vanilla tweaks mobhead data pack is interfering with it. So we might have to. Can I? No, I can't edit them in this one. We have the commands disabled. I think I'm gonna have to do a bit of debugging on this off stream. But in theory, this is the farm. The farm is done. And we have all of the frogs in place. We have the powdered snow to break them down. The frogs are eating the magma cubes. The only bit missing is the drop, so I did keep a couple of the tadpoles, and we still have all the frogs back at the jungle. So, sorry, at the swamp. So if we go over to where we've got the double witch farm, the double witch huts, we can always get more tadpoles. I'm not sure how new tadpoles would help though. How new frogs would help. So none of these are doing what they're meant to. So I'm not sure why. Why others would. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Yeah, maybe as we do our updating this weekend, things will replacing the data packs and stuff. Updating the world, things will change, but yeah, this is disappointing. This is not the outcome I was hoping for at the end of the stream. I was hoping to basically be juggling froglights, but yeah, I don't think there's much I can do in world here. I think I'm gonna have to do some testing and figure out what is interfering with the drops. As I said, it could be the mob head data pack. That definitely alters the loot table of the magma cubes. It could also be the Skyblock data pack itself. There is a newer version of that, so I think so. I can try upgrading that as well. See if that fixes anything, and then hopefully next week we can start here and we can actually see the farm functioning. But I do need to decorate this as well. I'm thinking I want to swap most of the cobble out for some nether brick, I think, and then swap this floor out for more black stone. And yeah, and we need to do some more work on the collection down here. If we can get the farm working, but so maybe we'll continue with some of that next week. I think next week we'll also have a look at the Happy Ghast. But we've been going for nearly 3 hours now. So I think I might call it a day for now, and then we can, as I said, we'll come back to this next week and hopefully we'll see it working. And if not, then we'll just have to call this one a bust. But yeah, but no, as I said, the farm is done. The farm is done. The farm should be working. It's just for some reason the drops aren't happening. So we'll have a look at that. We'll figure that out, and then we'll hopefully have something. We'll have some good news for the start of the next stream. But until then, if you like the video, give it a like. If you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button, mash the notification bell, all of that other jazz, and we will be back next week with some more Skyblock. Bye.